Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. Back with some more welterweight talk, man. The welterweight division is popping. We got some good fights coming up and some potential fights that could happen. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and give you some more videos talking about this upcoming fight. I like this matchup. I know some people don't. They say they don't want to see this fight. They want to jump straight to Spence Crawford, but these are good fights. These are really good fighters that you can just match up. And Errol Spence Jr. versus Danny Garcia is a very, very solid fight. I don't know why people don't like this fight, but I like this fight. Danny is an exciting fighter. I feel like he's definitely underrated. He has underrated boxing skills, but he definitely has that explosive power. He has that equalizer going into any fight. Then you got Errol Spence Jr., which this fight definitely is a lot more interesting now because, Errol Spence Jr. is coming off of this car accident and, he's been able to kind of rebuild himself and, come in looking stronger. As far as what you're seeing in training, he's looking good. He's looking on weight. He's looking on point, very ripped. And now we want to really see if he is back by being tested against a very powerful, dangerous puncher like Danny Garcia in the ring December 5th, So I think that's what really makes this fight even more interesting. I was already interested at first, but now I'm even more interested to see if Errol Spence can pick up the pieces again, pick up where he left off, or become even stronger from here, after such a terrible car accident. But yeah, man, moving forward here, one thing I want to talk about this fight in this video here is, somebody asked me a question about this fight. They asked me, do I think this is going to be a really good fight? Of course, I said yeah. And then they said, did I think this was going to be like an explosive toe-to-toe fight like Spence and Porter? And, the first thing I said was, I think that fight, Spence and Porter, it just turned out to be that type of matchup because, that's what Sean Porter is. Sean Porter is high level, but at the same time, he has this heart, and that's always been his style, to go in there and approach it that way. But whenever you look at certain top level fighters, elite fighters, you can't really expect it to always be like a toe-to-toe battle, unless that's specifically their style. Whenever people think of Spence Crawford, now, even the casual fans are saying, oh, I want Spence Crawford. But they're not understanding that whenever that fight happens, I hate to reveal it to y'all, but the fight's going to be a chess match. It's going to be a chess match. It's not going to be like some toe-to-toe, blow-for-blow type of fight. You can't really draw those two. You probably could draw Crawford into that type of fight every now and then because he likes to prove he has that chin. But overall, that fight's going to be a chess match. And moving forward here, with two guys who face the best, they've been in the deep waters before, like Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. I think they both know that this is a fight they can't risk losing. So they're gonna do whatever they can to make this fight in their favor. So that's where the chess match comes in. You got to understand, both of these guys, they have power in both hands, but they're both boxers. They're very good boxers. Like I said, Danny Garcia, he's a very underrated boxer. He doesn't really use his feet a lot, move on the balls of his feet. He's more so flat-footed. But at the same time, he has very good feints, very solid timing, good ability to slip shots and come back with good counters, good counter hook. He knows how to handle like brawlers and punchers with ease. And then you got Errol Spence, who can do it all. He can box on the outside. He can go on the inside and fight you. Set up a good body attack. He can hook off his jab. That right hook is on point, the left straight. So, these guys have a lot of tools in their belt. And I think they know each other. Spence knows and Garcia knows that they both have power. So this is what they're going to do. They're going to say, okay, we're in here to win this fight. We're not in here to put on a show and get fight of the night. We're trying to be fighter of the year. We're trying to be champion. So we're going to go in here and say, okay, we know we have the power, but we're going to set it up. We're not just going to go in there and trade punches. I got to set up my timing. I got to get his timing down. I got to set these counter punches up to make this, make this more so one-sided. And I know a guy like Errol Spence knows he can't approach this fight like the Sean Porter fight because Danny Garcia sits on his punches. Danny Garcia sits on his punches in the pocket, and he's waiting for you to step into mid-range so he can counter and land that big overhand, that loopy right or that left hook or the straight right. He's waiting for that. And then Danny knows that Errol Spence has power, and he's not going to want to eat those body shots or stand in the pocket and eat that straight left hand. You know, he knows he can't stay on the ropes like that. So it's going to all come down to guys trying to set it up. You know, they're going to be setting up the power shots. You know, they're going to be looking for the openings. You know, they're going to be looking for the reactions. You know, how's Errol going to react from my straight right hand, or how's he going to react from my timing? You know, me timing him anytime he tries to step in. How's he going to react, and vice versa. So this fight is more so going to be a chess match. You know, neither guy is going to take that crazy chance, especially a guy like Errol Spence, who's been out for, you know, since last November. Well, since last September. You know, then the car accident happened in like November, so he's been out, you know, for a while. You know, he's been out over a year. And you got Danny Garcia, who wants to get back into that mix. You know, he wants to get back into that mix and, you know, grab 2 belts here in this fight. So he's not going to go in there and just try to put on a fight of the night, like I said. You know, he's going to go in there and try to pick Errol apart, look for those openings, and try to, you know, stop him. You know, he's going to try to stop him or outbox him. You know, so that was just a question that somebody asked me. Did I think this fight was going to be like a fight of the night type thing, or, you know, was it going to be a chess match? And I'd say it's going to be a chess match. Like I said, the game changer is here from both guys. Both guys have the equalizer, and that's what makes it exciting, because I know this fight is going to be like the whole how do you say, the whole stadium is not going to be like holding its breath, you know, because they know somebody has that power shot, and they know they have that equalizer to land a big shot, maybe rattle somebody and put them on the back foot and make them start boxing, or make them respect the power. You know, will it be Danny, or will it be Errol? You know, we don't know, and that's what makes it more exciting, because it is that type of chess match. You know, one guy's going to be looking for that opening, and when they see it, bang, they're going to take advantage of it, man. So yeah, chess matches are exciting. You know, to me, chess matches are exciting. That's why the way I describe it's still just as exciting as like a Holyfield Bowe fight. You know, they had their moments where they're going toe to toe. You know, they're going toe to toe in the first 2 fights. You know, that's exciting. But at the same time, this is exciting because, you know, these guys pack that power punch and they're just looking for the opening. You know, Danny's looking for what Errol does wrong. Errol's looking for what he's doing wrong. So they're trying to time that and catch him. So overall, yeah, man, it's going to be a very good chess match. Like I said, it's going to be tense in there, especially because people are going to be wondering, can Errol take a body punch now? You know, can he take a shot upstairs? How is he psychologically? How is he physically? You know, after a car accident, you might look good in sparring. You know, there's so many questions about Errol right now. You know, I know he looks good behind the scenes, but when he gets into that ring and all the pressure comes over you, how is your body, how is your mind, and how is your heart going to react? You know, that's what it also makes it really, really like a storybook tale for Errol. You know, especially if he wins. You know, it's going to be a real storybook tale for him. And then you got Danny Garcia. Like I said, he wants to refine glory. You know, he says that he has it. He has that flame again. You know, he's fighting different, and he wants to really recapture his welterweight championship. You know, so just so much going on here. Very tense. So much excitement. So many questions that need to be answered. But yeah, that answers this person's question, though. I definitely see it as a chess match. But yeah, man, that's all I got for now, guys. I'm going to come back and, you know, talk more about these fights and talk more welterweight division. And like I said, I wanted to talk about Bob Arum and his words on Terrence Crawford. So I'm going to drop that discussion video as well. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all think of this fight. Do you think it's going to be toe-to-toe action, or do you think it's going to be a solid chess match? Let me know, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.